Hey guys, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
All right. Let's get started. We have 3 agenda items today. The first one is, are you guys okay canceling the meeting next time because it's July 4th?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I'm gonna just. All right. Yarn, are you there?
Yes. Last time we talked about the secrets in controller unpublish request, and this is implementation of what has been agreed. So if you can please review it. I saw some comments yesterday, so I would guess it's in progress.
Yeah, I think I already reviewed that one and give a approval.
This one
You might want to ping like Sat on this or on any other CO on this because I think we need like 2 approvals.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Okay.
This one is easy. The second one is harder.
Okay, this one.
So that's the workload. Information in Node publish, I think. This is like my impression how it should work. I'm not sure I got it right because I wasn't on the meeting where it was discussed. I got a couple of comments, and the main one was that CO name should be optional. To be honest, I don't understand why.
No, CO name should not be optional. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay. Then I probably didn't understand one of. It's the first.
I think it's the parameter needs to be optional, but not the CO name. I think you might miss.
Yeah. Okay.
Read that. I think like parameter needs to be optional, so this should not be required. CO name should be required.
If I don't have any parameters to transport, then why would I pass workload information?
Yeah, but some of the plugin might want to use CO to like just based on the CO name to decide what to do.
Okay.
Not having any parameter.
Do we want to support that behavior?
Well, it's certainly useful for logging. So say the driver wants to log, to the backend what kind of orchestrator is making these requests. So for debugging purposes later.
But why it should be just in Discord? It should be in all cores then.
Sorry, say it again.
Well, this workload will be just in Node publish, so it would make sense to have it in all cores then, if you want it for logging.
If you want it to be for logging, it should be in what? Sorry, I don't get.
In all messages, not just
in all messages. Okay, I see.
That is true. I can see the point of that.
Right, that's true too. Yeah.
So I can make it optional. It's not a problem. If this is the agreement.
Yeah, I still feel like having parameter to be optional, and we do allow people to specify CO name without specified parameter is useful. I don't have a concrete use case, but in general, like making some field optional is, especially for this case, I think the use case I was thinking about is some plugin makes some decision based on just purely based on the name of the CO, not based on any of the parameter that's passed from CO. But yeah, I don't have a concrete use case for that one.
Well, in that case, why wouldn't the CO name be the one required part? Because would you ever pass back parameters without the CO name?
Sorry, say it again.
Would you ever pass back parameters without the CO name? Like what would be the use case of? I mean, is it too much to ask for it? Could it just be a blank string? What's the advantage to making it optional?
Yeah, I don't have a concrete use case. It's hard to argue at this time, but
Let's make this API as crisp and clear as possible. So the purpose of workload is to basically inform the plugin of what the workload is that is associated with this call. So parameters should be a required field here. It's really strange to pass in a workload message but not actually specify any of the information about the workload. I understand the use case of I would like to have the CO information in order to log, but I agree with Jan. If we want that, we should move the CO name somewhere higher level or eliminate it altogether. My fear is that people will start using the CO name in order to basically write if-else blocks that will cause more fragmentation.
But that's going to be the case anyway with this workload field, right?
Yeah, because you could always include it in the parameters. I would think that, and if we don't include it, then people are probably going to put it in the parameters.
Right. So that's fine. But parameters itself should not be optional. Like the whole point of the message workload is to pass through information about the workload, and having parameters optional there is very strange. If we want to have CO name be more generically used for logging, then we should do what Jan suggested, which is put it at a higher level.
So okay. So the argument is if you don't have any parameter, you don't necessarily need this workload field to be set at all because.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So I think that's based on the assumption that we will never have any other field inside that workload. Struct. Like imagine you have a third field in that workload struct in the future. I don't know what that is, but if we have that, then it's a breaking change to ask the plugin to not specify the parameter and specify something else in the same struct.
That's a good point. That's a good point. For backwards compatibility, we could leave everything optional. I think that's the recommendation in gRPC anyway.
Well, especially I think the reason I'm asking this is because, like, for example, for us, like, I don't know what to set as a parameter right now. But I guess I can just not set the workload.
Yeah, I would say unless there's a need, don't specify workload, and a plugin should verify workload exists. Ideally, I want the plugin behavior just to be, oh, does the workload field exist? If it exists, let me use it. But I guess it doesn't hurt to say, does workload exist and are parameters specified?
I see.
So I can buy the argument for future compatibility reasons. We can make parameters optional. It's still a little weird, but I can buy that argument.
But this is just a text in a parameter description, so we can change it anytime.
Yeah, that's true. It's not. It's not going to be anything that's on the wire that's going to make it incompatible with future.
But if it's a required field, then if
like I have to came up something. If it's a required, then for example, for the CO, then we need to came up something to. Yeah, I'm thinking about the like plugins logic, right? So the logic will be check whether the workload field is set or not. If it's not set, and especially for Kubernetes, it will check whether it's set, and if it's set, check the name matches like some Kubernetes field name, and then dealing with the parameters. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. If it's not set, just don't do anything. Yeah, I think I'm fine with either way. I think it's not a big deal. I think as long as we make the clarification on this workload, I think the text here is clear enough that this is only used for identify a workload from ECO, not used for any other purpose.
Yep, I agree.
So we should leave it as it is?
Yeah, I think I'm fine with that.
Okay. I guess the other reviewer is not here, right? Was it James?
Yeah, I think James is on vacation right now.
Okay. I tried to convince him offline.
Okay, I'll take another look and probably approve this one. I think that's this one. Anything else?
No, that's all I need. And
Okay.
this is
Sorry, I missed the first one. What was the call on the controller unpublished secret?
There's just a stupid one. Or not stupid, but simple one.
Yeah, I think it just like needs some clarification. I think I already approved that one.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
Okay, so Sa, can you cancel the meeting next time since you own the calendar?
Yep, will do.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Anything else? Cool. If not, let's just call it a day and see you guys in 2 weeks.
All right, thank you. Take care.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.